Sometimes a lot of people do not know the mental strength it takes to be a parent, especially being a mom. It takes a lot of mental strength. Let's not even talk about the physical strength. The mental strength it drains from you. You got to be mentally stable to be a mom. And not just being a mom, because a lot of people do not know that being a mom is actually a big job. Y'all don't know. Being a mom, maybe having a job of your own, it takes a lot of mental strength to be a mother and still retain the job you do. And I've seen a lot of mothers who are basically mothers, they go to school and they still have a part time job that they do. It takes a lot of mental strength. And when you see those kind of women, they are alpha females. They believe in themselves. They can go extra mile for their families. They love themselves so much that they can never depend on anybody, no matter who that person is. They work things out for themselves. And that's why when those kind of women ever falls in the trap of this narcissist of a man, of the kind of species of men that controls women, without understanding the kind of women they are controlling, it becomes a problem. That marriage doesn't always, you just mark my words, those kind of marriages does not always last because two leaders can never be in the same boat. There can never be two leaders in the same boat. It's not possible. But when they marry men that understands them and say, oh, this is the kind of woman I am marrying, you know what that kind of man is going to do? The man will not submit. No. Rather, the man will channel that woman's energy, the alpha female in her, to a different direction. Not changing her, not stopping her, not making her feel like she's the worst person in the whole world. Rather, he will help her establish her alpha. He will help her even understand more about herself. Being a mom is so hard, but being an alpha female and as well a mother, and then you have a job, and then you go into school, and then you do a manner of things for yourself, trust me, those kind of women, they stay in marriages to be sure. But it depends. For their marriages to last, it depends on the kind of man they are married to. It depends the kind of man who understands them and is ready to build with them and is ready to be there for them, no matter how hard it seems for the man. And that is why I was invited on one of the conferences in my local branch here. So we were speaking to mothers, to be precise, just mothers, and we were speaking to them on how to love their husbands and respect them and submit to their husbands. And someone asked a question related to what I'm speaking right now, being a mom. She's a mother, she goes to school, and she has a part time job. The husband literally doesn't do anything in the house. And how can she be able to submit to this kind of man? And then I told her, no matter whatever thing you do in that family, you must. It's a commandment given to us by the Lord. It's a commandment, it's a biblical commandment given to us by the maker of a man and a woman. For God to create a man and create a woman and then ask the man to love the wife as Christ loved the church. And then ask the woman to submit fully, not partly, not some parts of you can submit. No, 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 no. You must submit fully to that man. So I must tell you today that being a mom is hard, especially when you become an alpha female who does a lot of things and as well have a family to take care of. But the only way you can be able to push it and get it done is through prayer, praying to the Lord, bringing your family together, always advise your children so these children will not go out and be misled by the wolves and the sheep's clothing outside. At the end of today, I want you to learn something, especially if you are a mother watching me. What I want the mothers to learn is that being a mom is a great job, is a hard job, is a great thing to do. And it's okay to cry when things become so, so hard that you cannot be able to understand or comprehend or, carry things along. Cry out your tears. Don't keep it inside. Don't die in silence. Look for someone to talk to. You can contact me for any kind of special counseling if you want someone you can be able to trust and talk to, and they can keep the things that you talk about your family to them. You are free to contact me in my inbox. And another thing I will advise you to do is pray together with your family. Call your husband, talk to your husband. If your husband doesn't understand you, keep talking to him. Communication is the key to a long-lasting relationship. If you want your relationship to last, you gotta communicate with your partner because without communication, he's never ever gonna understand you. And there are some men that even after communicating, they're still not gonna understand it. That's okay. That is their own nature. All right. And you can't change anything about it. Rather, it's either you move away from that relationship or you stay put and see if it's something you can manage. There are so many things a woman can manage in relationship. Women are really, really trying. I tell you the truth. But a man cannot tolerate what a woman is tolerating. And then men still believes that they tolerate a lot. That is their understanding about it. But we can change that about them. I just need you to know, as a mom, if you ever need someone you can talk to, I'm right here for you. And as a dad, you happen to come across this video. The only advice or one lesson I want you to learn today is that that woman who you know, she does a lot of things to carry your family along, is your family, right? She's there as your helpmate. That woman who is always there for you, with you, by your side, sticking with you no matter the challenges. Please pray with her, communicate with her, and do your best to understand her. Even when you don't understand the things she's doing, ask her questions. I think that will help your family, your marriage, your relationship to stay strong. Have a beautiful day, yo, and do not forget to share this video, like, and comment. If you have any question or anything you want to ask me, put it down in the comment section. Bye.